All right, boys and girls, today we're going to do lesson 2-3, which is less than. So, if you can remember, we talked about equal to, greater than, and now we're going to be talking about less than. Our I can statement is I can tell whether one group is less in number than the other group. All right, so let's continue. All right.
There are 5 stuffed animals on one shelf and 3 teddy bears on a different shelf. Which group has fewer stuffed toys? How do you know? Show your work.
All right, so here I just drew you 5 stuffed animals on one shelf. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I don't know why it keeps doing that. All right, and I drew you 3 teddy bears on a different shelf. Those are my teddy bears. Look kind of like circles, but those are my teddy bears. So it says, which group has fewer stuffed toys, and how do you know? Which group do you think has less toys? If you said teddy bears, then you're correct. There are 3 teddy bears and there are 5 stuffed animals. Okay, so this is how you will show your work on that page, because sometimes I see those pages are left blank, so you can draw your stuffed animals and then you draw your teddy bears, and then I want you to show how there are a least amount of teddy bears than they are the stuffed animals on the other shelf. Okay, so make sure you show your work. All right, let's do our visual learning.
What does the picture show? The white tigers are matched with the orange tigers so they can be compared. Why are lines connecting each orange tiger to a white tiger? To show matching. Why is there an X marked over the orange tigers? To show that the number of tigers in that group is less than the number in the other group. How is this picture like the first picture? The tigers are lined up and matched 1 to 1, and the group that is less in number than the other group has an X marked on it. How is it different? The tigers are stacked on top of one another instead of side by side. Now look at these groups. Is the number of orange tigers less than the number of white tigers? You can find out by matching. The number of orange tigers is less than the number of white tigers. How do you know? There is a white tiger that can't be matched, so there are not as many orange tigers. What words can you use to compare the orange tigers to the white tigers? You can use the words less than. You compared groups and showed which group had less than the other group. Good job!
All right, so let's move on to our guided practice. All right, so for numbers 1 and 2, it says have students draw lines to match the toys from one group to the other group. Have them mark an X on the group that is less in number than the group, and then explain why they are correct. So let's do number 1 together. Okay, so we have some bunnies and some owls. All right, we have some pink bunnies and some brown owls. All right, so we have one pink bunny and we have one brown owl. Let's draw our line. All right, do we have another bunny and brown owl that match each other? Yes. Do you see another? Of course. Uh-oh. Does this pink bunny here have something to match? No. So what do we need to do when we have since our owls, the number of owls we have are less than our pink bunnies? We should cross them out. Okay? I want you to do the same thing for number 2. I want you to show me that you can identify what is less than the other object. Okay? Okay. For numbers 3 through 5, students should draw lines to match the toys from one group to the other group. You're going to mark an X on the group that is less in number than the other group and then explain why they are correct. So, let's do number 3. Okay? Let me get my pen. Okay, so we have a drum and we have a trumpet. So we could draw a line from our drum to our trumpet. Okay, what about our other drums? Is there anything we could draw a line to? No. So, if there's only one trumpet and 3 drums, what should we draw our X on? The trumpet, because it is less than the drums. All right, I want you to do the same things for number 4 and 5. Okay, I want you to show me that you know how to do it. Okay, and let's continue to our independent practice. Okay. For our independent practice, we have numbers 6 through 9. So for number 6, okay, you're going to ask the students what a raindrop means in a weather forecast. Have the students draw lines between groups to match the raindrop sticker to the sun sticker. Have them mark an X on the group that is less in number than the other group, and then explain why they are correct. For number 7 and 8, students will draw a line to match the objects from one group to the other group. Have them mark an X on the group that is less in number than the other group, and then explain why they are correct. And for number 9, have students draw a group of yellow counters. Draw a group of yellow counters that is less in number than a group of red counters. Okay, so let's do number 6. So, can anyone tell me what a raindrop means in a weather forecast? A raindrop in a weather forecast means that there will be a potential chance of rain that day. And if you look on some weather forecasts, it'll tell you what percentage, meaning what number, an amount of rain that you could possibly get. You could get 40% chance of rain, or you can get something like 100% chance of rain. If you get 100% chance of rain, that means you're 9 times out of 10 you're gonna get some rain. Okay, so it wants us to draw lines between groups to match the raindrop sticker to the sun sticker. Okay, so we're gonna draw our lines. We're gonna draw a line here and here. Okay, so we can't draw our line here. So if we can't draw a line there, then what should we do? That means we need to draw our X, because the sun stickers are less than the raindrop stickers. Okay, so I want you to follow the directions for number 7 through 8, and I want you to follow the directions for number 9. Okay, for number 9, you're gonna draw what's less than the 3 counters on the top. So that means you can draw 2 counters, or you can draw 1 counter. Okay, so I want you to do number 7, 8, and 9 on this page. Show me that you know how to work it. Okay, if you have any questions about equal to, greater than, or less than, please feel free to contact your teacher, as they can help you to better understand this concept. I hope you have a good rest of your day.